going on, everybody? David here. Today I'm going to show you Google Flights. So if you're planning travel, planning to go somewhere, and if you're in a situation, this is where Google Flights is really good. If you're in a situation where you don't really know where you want to go yet, but you want to go somewhere and you want to find the cheapest fare to that destination, then this is perfect. Google Flights is the perfect setup for you. And let me show you how this works. So, looking on their site, you just type in Google Flights on Google and it'll bring it up. And this is what you get when you first look. Now, what I like is they have these little different destinations, and they'll kind of give you some different prices, so you can look at those different destinations and say, okay, yeah, this looks pretty good. And usually, it already knows that I live in Los Angeles. Here it has that, and it's already set up that way, so it's going to give me the different rates for those different destinations. So this is kind of just a quick way to look through some different places. Oh, if I want to go to Paris, it's $835, and so that's great. But what I like to do is I like to go on here at the top here, and I'll just type something in. So I'll type in Hawaii. Hawaii, United States. On the top here, if I want to do round trip, if I want to do one way, multi-city, if I want to fly economy, or if I want to go business class, first class, I can change those. You can change how many people you want to, how many people will be flying. And then down here, you have stops. So you can choose, I just leave that to any usually. Different airlines, so you can specify what airline you want to fly, or at least what alliances you want to fly with. So if it's One World, SkyTeam, Star Alliance, you can go that route. And then time duration, I never really mess with these. I just leave it alone. I'll look at it, and if I see something that I like, then I'll look more into it. If it's not what I want, then I'll just go from there. So once you've done that, once all this information's in here, now when you come down here, it says Explore Destinations. Go ahead and click on that. And then look, a map comes up. And this map is showing me all the different flights, and the cheapest flight on all these different islands. Okay, so if I click on an island, then it will bring up the different flights. So American is the cheapest right now at $545, and you have Delta $545, and then you have United at $612. And so then you can show all the flights, and you'll have more information here. And if you click on a flight, it will show you a little more detail. It'll show you all this information here. USB power. So it just gives you just so much information. And then from here, what I usually do is I'll go to the American Airlines website, and I'll just type in all that information. So I'll type in the flight number and all that, and then I'll be able to book the flight straight through them. So that's generally what I do. That's how I go about it. So American 247, economy class, and type in all that information, and it should come up. If you have an issue, sometimes it won't show up on American Airlines website. That's okay. You can call them and explain to them that you looked it up, and generally they'll be able to find it. Now, what makes this even more powerful, like I was saying, if you don't really know where you're going, if you don't really know where you want to go, but you know you want to go somewhere, and you kind of have a budget of how much money you want to spend. When I open this map up, it has flights, and it has the price of airfare everywhere. So all over the world. It's a little slow right now, but you can see what I'm showing you here. All these little red dots are different destinations, and you have prices for all these different destinations. You see that. So Mexico City, it costs $239 round trip. If I want to fly to Houston, it's $199. So it just gives you all this information about all these different destinations. So if I don't know exactly where I want to go, let's say I want to go to Bogota, it's $489. So it just, when it comes down to not knowing exactly where you want to fly, but you have a budget, let's say I have a $500 budget, I don't want to spend more than that. Well, I can find flights all over the world that are around that price range. So it just really opens up things. It's a lot better. I feel that it helps me a lot more than if I'm going on to like an Expedia or something like that and just looking at the different rates there. Pulling up this map really shows you a lot, and it will give you an overall view of some destinations you might not even thought about going to, like Panama. Panama City is one place that I want to go to now because it's relatively cheap to fly there, and I would have never even probably picked that destination, but now that I see that, hey, you know what, it's pretty reasonable to fly there, hotel room rates are pretty reasonable, I should check it out. So just something to think about. You can also do, they also do the hotels. So they'll show you some of the hotels here. So if you look at the different hotels, 5-star hotels, they'll go over the hotels, then they'll show you different hotels in the area, and zooming out, they'll show you all over the island. And then if I zoom out even more, let's see if it does the whole, yeah, it does everywhere. So just like Google Flights, the airfare, it will also show you hotel rates all over the world. So it's just a quick glance. You don't have to, okay, I want to search San Francisco or I want to search this city. You can just go overall and just see all the different price ranges on that specific day. All right, so that's all I have for you guys. If you have any comments, please post them below. Please subscribe for more, and I will talk to you guys in the next one. Bye.